What's going on, guys? ChainFeeds here, and in this gameplay I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to play solo in Black Ops 3. You ready? One simple thing. You don't. Just kidding, guys. What's going on? So this class setup I wanted to show you guys, and gameplay. First of all, this gameplay is pretty awesome. It's actually a solo 2-minute nuclear to show you guys that this method works. I don't BS you guys at all on this channel. I want to give you guys legitimate tips on how to actually improve in this game. This channel isn't going to be any way misleading or anything like that. So in this gameplay, you're going to see where I rock a class setup I call the super hardline class setup. So we're going to start out this class setup by putting on the Seraph Specialist, and the one we're going to use is combat focus. Now, since we're playing solo and you actually want to do well solo, maybe you're not doing so well solo, so you have to play in a 1- and 2-man party, but you just want to learn, how do I get better solo? How do I, get these gameplays that I'm getting in a party by myself? Well, this is the tip. This is the video that will help you guys get better solo. Now, your friends won't be with you, so you have to rely on yourself for streaks. The best score streak setup for this will be UAV, counter UAV, and hater. The UAV to get a good idea of where the enemies are. The counter UAVs, well, for the enemies not to be able to know where you're coming from or know where you're shooting from. And the hater, of course, because it's a hater. Come on. You know everybody likes the hater. You know exactly where the enemies are at all times. So, I suggest running an SMG so you can really move around and get those fast kills you need that really are actually required to get a fast and solid solo gameplay. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible to get a solo gameplay while using an AR or LMG, because it's definitely possible, but you're gonna have to be in an area where you get a lot of traffic to actually put these into effect. Otherwise, you using these weapons are going to be pretty much pointless. Now, moving on with the SMG, make sure you definitely stay on the edges of the map, or you're able to kill enemies in a strong cutoff area. And what I mean by that is, you'll see sometime in this gameplay I'm in a house and I kill a good 5 or 6 enemies that try walking into the house or running into the house, and they don't expect me to be there. There's like one guy at the very end that'll expect me, but I still outgun them. And the reason I'm able to outgun all of them is because they're caught off guard, they don't know that I'm going to be there, and then basically it's easy streaks for me. And along the lines of me having combat focus, it just makes it that much easier to get my next hater. I also have the Guardian, and I have the UAV. Now my class setup's a tiny bit different because I cut off spawns. You guys might not know how to cut off spawns in this game, so it's going to be a little bit different, but that's why that counter UAV is there, just to make it a little bit easier for you so the enemies won't be able to know where you're coming from. I just put the Guardian there so I can cut off spawns. Awareness is very important because you'll be able to get a good idea of where the enemy's coming from. Also, if you guys do not know this, you guys may need to change your sound settings so you can actually know where the enemies are coming from. Some of you guys still haven't changed your sound settings, and that's why you're at a disadvantage. Change your sound settings to either super crunch or bass boost. You guys will see a substantial difference. Now, take your time with your first set of streaks so you can actually continue to rack them up, and then as soon as you get close to your first hater, that is the perfect time to call in combat focus. Call in combat focus, get your first hater, and I guarantee you guys that next hater will be so easy. You'll get that first hater, and then within 5 to 6 kills you already have your second one. You're gonna be like, wow, this is actually really easy. I promise you guys, it's gonna be so much easier to get solo gameplays at this point. I promise you guys, just give it a try. Don't use any type of lethal specialist. Try this combat focus super hardline class. I promise you guys it will be awesome. It will benefit you in the long run. So the last tip I want to give you guys is do not run lethal solo. I assure you guys your teammates will cap out, your enemies will rage quit, and you'll be disappointed. So that's about it. Really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like and leave a comment. I love you guys and I appreciate the support as of recently. It's been ChainFeeds, and peace out.